morning. I'm Deputy Sheriff Sandy Atherton with the Bexar County Sheriff's Crime Prevention Unit. One of my jobs is to make sure that you, as a citizen, do not become a victim of crime. One of the topics I'd like to talk about today is street sense. Street sense is just knowing what's going on around you and being street savvy and being streetwise. A lot of times we go out through day to day, hour to hour, and we have no idea about what's going on around us, so our personal safety, how we act, how we are perceived by others around us. Street sense is just like what it sounds, knowing what's going on the street, being street savvy. How many of y'all go out every day for your normal jogging, your walking, and are unaware of what's going on around you? Who's behind you? What car that just went past you? What kids are walking behind you? What people are in front of you? Street sense makes you pick your head up and look around to see what's going on. Street sense is also knowing how to prepare yourself for that day's activities, how to dress, what to do. Case in point, how to dress top to bottom. Have you got your glasses? Have you got your sunglasses with you? The items that you're carrying, whether it's your purse or your wallet or your daily activities, your paperwork, how are you carrying them? Are you throwing them a backpack over your back? Are you carrying a handbag with a briefcase in it? How are you dressing? Have you got good clothes on? Have you got high heels on? Have you ever tried to run in high heels? Can't be done. Have you ever tried to move in high heels? It can't be done. Are you dressing for your activities that day? Have you got flat shoes on, soft shoes? Have you got something that you can move, and if you have to get away from somebody, walk away quickly and run? Street sense is just that. When you go out the door, have you got your cell phone? Have you got your cell phone charged? Do you know the emergency numbers in the area? Do you know where to go if something should happen? If you're being followed by somebody, do you know where the local police department is? Do you know where the next crowded area is, that if you were being followed or possibly preyed on by an individual, would you know where to go? A crowded mall, a post office, a fire station, a police station, even a gas station where people are around. Have you thought about that? Most people who become victims of crime on the street, one, never knew that they were going to become a victim. They let the individual get too close. Once again, I call it your personal safety space. Most of us, it's 10 feet. You need to move it out to about 20 to 30 feet, 10 yards in front of you. And be aware that if anybody comes in your personal circle, whether you're on the street, you're in the car, or you're out shopping, that you turn around and visually give them a check. And I'm not saying give a visually a check like a mean check, that you check them. When you look at them, you're letting them know that I have noticed you, I've noticed the clothing that you're wearing, and I am aware of you. Not an aggressive check, just a check. And as they get closer, maybe a verbal greeting. Good afternoon, hi, good morning, good day. Let them know they've been checked again. Keeping track of them, and as they enter your personal space, making them aware that you know where they're at, and when they leave, being aware of what's around you. Also, on your streetwise and safe, constantly being aware if you're going to become a victim. Where are you going? Can you pick a route where you're going to be safer that day? Are you going to pick a route where you're not going to be so safe? Are you going to be picking a route where you may be out of phone contact? Are you going to pick a route where you can get in and out as fast as possible without becoming a victim? And that's it, becoming a victim. When you're out moving around, do you take a friend with you? When you're out moving around and you're in your vehicle, do you make sure that your vehicle is in proper running condition? Tires are good to go, fan belt's ready to go. It's a hot day, the vehicle may get hot. Maybe I want to sit there and wait till the afternoon until it's a little bit cooler, or am I going to get myself cut in rush hour traffic? Especially now with the way they're rebuilding the city right now, when you get in traffic, are you worried about how much gasoline you've got? If you get on 410 and you get stuck in a major accident out there and get held up, have you prepared for it? Are you bringing some water? Have you got enough gasoline in the vehicle? Do you know your shortcuts right and get off this and go someplace else? Being streetwise and safe, that's important. When you're out walking around, where do you put your keys? Do you put your keys in your purse? Do you put your keys in your pocket? Are you like me that As a habit, I hang my keys right here, so I know that they're here. If I have to make a walk to the car, my keys are here. But also, if something comes up and I need to, I've got everything I need here to get into a vehicle and go. But if I have to sit there and prepare for somebody, can I do this and use the keys? Being aware of what's going on around you is very important. The next thing, when you walk up and you're conducting business, whether at the grocery store or at the automatic teller machines, especially at the ATMs now, before you get out of the car, when you pull up to the ATM, do you look around to see who's around you? Do you see who's using the teller machine? Do you see if there's any vegetation, if there's any dark spots or any what I call blind spots around it? And when you get out of the car, do you usually get out with your purse and go to the teller machine or your wallet and sit there and have to take it out, look at the teller machine, and then go down like this and went, nope, 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 nope. Ah, here it is. How much time have you wasted? Where's your head? You should be looking around. Before you get out of the car, you should have a card in your hand, or take it out of your purse or your wallet, put your wallet back in, and go up to it. I'm tied up right now. Better still, walk up to the ATM machine with just the card in your hand. You look around, you start your transaction, you get your money, you do your banking, whatever you needed, you take back out, you walk back to the car, you get in the car, you can either put it back into your wallet, put it back into your purse, but once you're back in the car and that car is locked and safe, you can spend the time to put it back in your wallet as needed. You're safe. Do not become a victim. We have people now that are hanging around the banks, that are hanging around the teller machines, waiting for you to make the transaction, waiting for you to drop your guard before you go up and start your transactions. Be aware of what's going on around you. Your neighborhood, when you're out walking around, do you usually go out there and walk into different areas? Do you usually try out different areas? Do you usually walk a certain path all the time? Do you tell your friends, your family, that when you're going to be gone out walking and expect a time for you to be back? Letting somebody know your whereabouts and habits is very important. It's called streetwise and safe. It's you taking care of yourself. It is you keeping your independence. It is you being smart. Don't become a victim because you dropped your guard. Don't become a victim because you've expected somebody else to be responsible for you. Be your own responsibility, and you'll be safe. Thank you.